I mean, nobody's always right.
I'm
Just in
always
general.
right. I'm always right.
Like, we had this lady, I feel like she used to come in, or at least came in one time and said, "Oh, I want my steak medium rare, but no pink." And they're like, "What?" She was like, "My son makes it for me all the time." I'm like, "Lady, your son's lying to you." Like, what?
Welcome to Line Check's Battle of the Houses. This is a contest featuring back of house and front of house. These are all service industry and hospitality professionals.
Hi, my name's Sumi. I am representing front of the house, and I've been in the industry since the last 9 years.
Hello, my name is Cheyenne. I'm representing back of the house, and I've been in the industry since I was 17.
Can you do the other person's job? Why or why not?
Though I'm not very good at pouring beers, I've realized. I think that's the only thing. And then like the high volume of like just like dealing with customers and like having to keep that like face, like that customer service. Like I don't really have to do that, you know? Like dealing with people being rude to me straight to my face, because I'm usually the one being rude.
I don't think I can do that.
I think you could. When it comes to like organization,
Yeah, the organization part definitely, but the rest of it, no.
as far as like cooking,
Yeah,
everybody can be taught how to cook though.
fair.
Like you're very good at cleaning. Like that was my when I would like hire new cooks, like sometimes I would hire them like with zero experience. Like I would rather hire somebody with like zero experience that is eager to learn. You know what I mean? I feel like it's easier for me to teach people how to cook than it is for me to teach people how to clean. That's like my favorite quality in a cook. I don't know. It's always been a thing for me, because you'd be amazed on how many cooks do not know how to clean. Ooh, have you ever been a victim of a bad Yelp review?
Not to my knowledge, mainly because I am really bad at introducing myself by name to people, like especially customers.
The most nerve-wracking thing that I ever did was I was a chef at a dive bar. I was cooking the food and running the food, and it was just like insane. Like sometimes I'd be working by myself and like running the food, and people would be like, "Oh, can I also have this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." In like middle of a conversation, I'm like, "Oh my God, I have a burger cooking," like running back to the kitchen, but like also like dealing with Yelp reviews because I had it coming to my phone because I was just like in charge. There was like people there like leaving bad Yelp reviews as they were there, and I'm like, I have to go back to this table. Like, but it wasn't about me, it was about the bartender, but it was just still like, I felt offended.
Is the customer always right? Describe why or why not.
No. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I agree, but like,
I mean, nobody's always right.
I'm
Just in
always right.
general.
I'm always right.
Like we had this lady, I feel like she used to come in, or at least came in one time and said, "Oh, I want my steak medium rare, but no pink." And they're like, "What?" She was like, "My son makes it for me all the time." I'm like, "Lady, your son's lying to you." Like, what? But yeah, sure.
When do you use the walk-in for other than storing perishables?
What do you mean, crying? My last month working at my last job, I was just freaking out because I was leaving. And I think it was my last 2 weeks, but I had cried in there multiple times. But I was just freaking out, panicking, having a breakdown, so I just went in there. I don't know why I was crying, I just started crying, and then my sous chef came in and said, And then he came back, he was like, go to the office.
We used to use it for sneaking the kitchen staff shots at one of my bars.
Back in the day, way back in the day.
So crying and shots.
It would be like, go to the walk-in, like you need to go to the walk-in, like, and we knew what that meant, like.
I think there's something on the second shelf behind a camera that you need to grab.
Yes, exactly. venting, screaming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I've
Screaming,
screamed
for
in there.
sure.
Yeah. And just like passionately, angrily cleaning. Like the cooks would come in and be like, oh my God, she's on a rampage today. Like, don't go in there. Like, I don't care what you need. And then whoever went in there would just be stuck in there for me for like an hour. They'd be like, God damn it. Not again. Hands. Oh, have you ever walked out on a job?
No.
Neither have I. I would never, no matter how bad it got.
Yeah. I take too much pride in my work.
Yeah, same. I fantasize about it.
Yeah,
but, like,
of course.
It's a fantasy. Like, not all fantasies come true.
The same way I'm not going to commit arson, but
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I used to say, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground, but you know,
light it up.
no. I have too much respect for the people that I work for,
Yeah.
you know.
Our chef's hot now because of the bear.
I mean, I feel like it's a trend now. I wouldn't say trend. They're more on people's radar now in that way. Like they're seen in a different light. No, I mean, all female chefs are hot. All men chefs are. What's the most annoying thing front of the house or back of the house does?
Just lack of communication across the board.
I think my biggest pet peeve ever was I'm expediting. I'm trying to make sure the prep cooks like have the right recipe, have the right ingredients. I'm trying to make sure the dishwashers aren't fighting over who's doing what. It's a thing. I'm trying to make sure that somebody's steak isn't on fire, like making sure everybody has their like all days, and a server just like comes and intervenes and is like, I need this, and also with way too many details, like this lady's pregnant and this and this. No, like no, first of all, wait for me to stop talking to my cooks. Second of all, just tell me what you need. I don't care if this person is the president. Like, tell me what you need. You need a side of bread? Okay, like, now leave me alone. Go back, like, to your job. Let me do mine.
What are your pet peeves about the AM or PM crew?
I just think that they don't understand that their jobs are completely different. My pet peeves is they don't work as a team, and it's always gonna be that way. Like, even if you go from working AM for 2 years and then switch to PM, like, after a certain amount of time, you're gonna start talking shit about the AM crew. Like, that's just the way it is, like, you know? And then you go back for a couple days and you're like, oh, I understand why they're doing this. That's my pet peeve, that they just can't, like, see eye to eye, or, like, they don't have an understanding for each other. They're just always talking shit about each other. I was gonna let you too. Have you ever ate a customer's leftovers before throwing it away?
Oh, hell no. I do not trust people in general. You think I'm gonna touch something that their mouths touch? Absolutely not.
It's gonna be kind of gross. I've never eaten their leftovers, but this is, I think, is disgusting. If food got sent back and I made it, I tried it to make sure, like, this is too salty. I tried it. No, it's not. But I tried it before it went out. I'm trying it when it's coming back. I'm, you know.
The customer's always right.
But yes, I used to do that all the time. All the time. What's the worst establishment you've ever worked at? Name them and why.
Oh.
Sauce on the side. It's a sauce on the side.
I'm not answering that.
Me either.
I'm not gonna get myself into some shit right now.
I don't really have a lot of shit to talk also, but
I will say that
okay.
the reason is because ownership did not treat their employees like humans.
Okay.
I don't even like for that.
You do today. I lied.
Do you have an exit plan to leave the industry? How and why?
I'm actually front of the house right now, and but the job that I'm doing is so flexible, so I could go to school in the morning. So that's my plan. I'm trying to get into the medical field. Do you have a plan?
No.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I always knew I didn't want to do it for the rest of my life. Like, there's only so many hours of standing on your feet your body can
Dude, my
take,
back
and the
is
stress.
killing me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, your back, your feet, your wrists, like,
I'm tired, Grandpa.
yeah. Like, I got grazed way too young. Like, what am I doing? You know what I used to tell my cooks when they used to ask to go to the bathroom? If you wanted to go to the bathroom whenever you wanted, you should have went to college.
Shut your head.
What?
If you could, what would you say to a customer who left no tip?
A lot of customers tip me with compliments. And they usually thank me for being patient with them. And I'm like, oh, sick, like, they're gonna hook me up. And it's,
I'd tell him to eat a dick. So hard.
this is my livelihood.
How the
Help!
fuck?
Help me!
How the fuck am I supposed to pay my goddamn bills with this shit?
I need to buy books for school. What's the worst thing a chef or manager has said to you?
Nothing in particular stands out.
Because a lot of my career, I was a manager, saying shitty things.
It's the worst thing you've
It's-
said to someone.
Not to put me on their resume, because if you're gonna be like that, then I don't want people to tie my name or this restaurant to the way that you're working right now. I don't want to be affiliated with this. Or I've just sent people home and told them I don't want to look at them.
Should front of house and back of house share tips equally?
Either at back of house gets like higher pay, or they just get like a smaller percentage. You know, I don't think they should share it equally though, because that's the customers. The front of the house is dealing with the customers and dealing with back of the house being rude to them, the front, and then the customers being rude to them. Like, I think they deserve their tips. Okay. Wait, for real? This whole time? What the hell?
Hello?
The whole time?